Hello.
Hello.
Cold. Really
Yeah,
cold.
as well. Yeah.
I'm sweating.
I've been
Sam,
cold.
I have absolutely gutted this house today, and I'm still so hot from running around. Like, I've cleaned carpets, I've brushed cleaner into the carpets, I've hoovered everywhere twice, I've pulled furniture out, I've done everything today. I am absolutely crackered and hot and sweaty and everything else. Psychotic is the word.
I just noticed you can see this box. This box is, I had to get a new chair because mine broke.
Oh.
I got the exact same chair that I got last time.
Fair enough.
Because I know it's comfy. So yeah. But like it came and I was just like, I'm not waiting to put this up. I literally cannot sit on my other one anymore.
That is
and
fair.
it was a work from home day. So I was like, I can't work from home with this chair.
That is very fair.
Let's see. Good evening. Have already finished one book today, so my plan is to just make progress into another one tonight. Going to be either reading The Advocate's Betrayal, Dance of Thieves, or The Stranger from the Sea, and that is dependent on whether Rosie will go to bed.
Yeah.
Rosie does say hi. Hi, my loves. Going to try and read some of Wicked and the Divine. How is everyone today? I'll be continuing Throne of Glass and playing on my Xbox. My the end of my reread of Kingdom of Ash was fun. Lots of crying, to no one's surprise.
No.
It's great. I slept great. Hello, gorgeous people. Hello, lady. Beg a friend in the house. Beg a friend. I love this. Hello, hope you're doing well. Hi to all. So what's everyone's plans for tonight? We are going to be productive. The timer is going to be 45:15. We're going to stick to it.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I keep getting a shiver down my spine. Someone likes standing on my grave today. I don't know what's wrong. It's just not appropriate. I have some indie book tour things to do. I have just got something up on my screen that says something's being blocked. I don't know what's going on. Go away. Anyway, yeah, no, God, what was I saying? Indie book tour things to do. I might have a proofreading job coming up. So I'm really excited. I need to sort out like the teeny bits of that, but it's an offer that I really like, so I'm really like, okay. And then I need to read because I have this due. We're doing a live for this on the 3rd, along with the interview with the author at the same time. He's going to be there while I talk about his book, which is going to be so much fun. I hope I really like the last one. And then I've got Kindle books to read, novellas. So I'm loving that we're being productive today because... And I finished The Hobbit today and I gave it 3, but only because Andy Serkis was a narrator, and that's a push, and I feel really bad.
To be fair, him narrating The Hobbit made that. I think I gave it a 4, and that was only because of him narrating. Yeah. I did like the first Lord of the Rings book. This was before Andy Serkis had narrated the actual trilogy. I think I gave the first one 4 stars, but then I really did not enjoy Two Towers. I don't think it's completely because of the narrator either. I just don't like how the book is set out compared to the film. And then I haven't read Return of the King, and I'm like, I feel like I should reread the first 2 and then read the 3rd with the Andy Serkis one to see if I think any differently.
I can't believe that was written in 1937, it said on my book. They originally published in 1937. So when you say classic fantasy, it really is classic fantasy. You can very much tell. And like I said before, like I totally understand that it was like the pillar of fantasy, but it's just not my vibe, and I feel really bad. I feel like a bad fantasy fan.
You like what you like, you don't like what you don't like.
Exactly. Don't yuck someone's yum.
Yep.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
Oh, well, We're live, by the way.
Good to know. Emma?
I am so close to the end. I have 280 something pages. I've been reading it today because I didn't read it yesterday because it was a friend's birthday and I forgot. So I'm hoping I need to finish it tonight, preferably. I have tried to.
That's 3 sprints.
You up?
Less than 300 pages. That's 3 sprints for you.
Yeah, I really hope so. I've been trying not to cry reading it today because I was sat in the same room as my grandma. She was reading her book, I was reading mine, and I was like, but she's one of them people that I knew as soon as she would hear me, she'd ask, and it'd just be a whole conversation. I didn't want to explain.
My mum doesn't ask while I'm actually reading. She waits until after I've put the book down. It's like, what bit was you crying at?
Yeah.
Siobhan?
I have about like 2 hours and 6 minutes left of the next film. So I'll be continuing that. I'm really hoping I finish it tonight. But like Lisa, I've been cold all day, so I've got like a runny nose and I don't feel great. I've had a headache as well. But I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see. But if I want to change up, I do have like a third of Spicy Wolf Volume 7 to do.
Nice.
Yeah, this is like really chill, so like it's nice. And I've got my blanket to crochet. I'm getting there slowly. I finally wrote down all of the ones now. They're all written in here now, so I don't have to go back to Goodreads anymore. Doing my head in.
I've got my Illumicrate unboxing to edit, and I should edit that today because I'm not really going to have time, and I want it to go up on Saturday. But I'm reading All That's Left in the World, and I'm like halfway through, and I don't want to stop.
Then don't stop.
This is so good.
I didn't like it.
You know what's throwing me? I started reading it and I was like, wait, this like virus isn't COVID, is it? But no, COVID has happened in this world in the past. The thing that's basically caused the apocalypse is a whole new virus that's worse than anything ever before. Yeah. And it's so good. And one of the characters has the best puns. I'm so here for it. And there's like bits that have been really intense and I'm like, I don't want to stop reading it. But I do need to get the unboxing edited, which shouldn't take long because it's only like 10 minutes of footage. So I think I might quickly do that and then.
Yeah. I don't know how you feel about your Illumicrates. Like, without spoiling any of the Illumicrate unboxings, I don't know if I've enjoyed a lot of the months. I've skipped next month. The only thing I got this month was for the book pot, which was advertised. That was it.
I loved this month's box, apart from one item, which would have been a great item, but they've not thought it through properly. And I will message you, Emma, in the sprint. I raged about it, and then on the video, and then finished filming, and then sent a whole voice note to Ash, ranting about this item.
Wait, you need to tell me what it is because I've got my box now.
For anyone, well, it's the In Deeper Waters item.
Yeah.
That's not a spoiler that there was an item for In Deeper Waters because they obviously say what the fandoms is. But it's that item.
Oh, I think I know what you're on about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If we had one before,
I would have used if they had thought it through and made it actually usable because they've just ruined it. And I'm like, I'm so annoyed. I'll message you.
Yeah, I'm so confused.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I'll message you. Okay. Rose is watching the sprints currently. I have 4 volumes to read. Let's go. You've got this. Hi, how is everyone? Gonna try and read some of the Midnight books. Sarah J. Maas, this book is killing me. Been reading it for 20. There was an alarm on my mum's phone. That was really loud. Gonna try it. Yeah, been reading it for 20 days. I mean, Crown of
I
Midnight.
promise Air of Fire is worth it.
Usually, I don't promote trying to get through a book you're not enjoying. But
No,
honestly,
I don't.
I do not. Compared to the rest of the series, I don't like Crown of Midnight.
No.
But I know my
No.
reward is Air of Fire. It's like a
Yeah.
reward.
It's
Because you'll get to meet the best character in the entire series.
oh yeah, you do.
Yes.
I have 2 weeks left on my TBR for the month, hoping to get a chunk done tonight. Gonna read a little bit of All That's Left in the World, then move on to Magnolia Parks. I must edit, then I can reward myself.
Reward.
Jem, I thought you were going to the start Foxhole Court and not get distracted by manga.
I was gonna say we're supposed to do this for Andy. Andy's not here.
Read.
Hey, I'm finally back in the land of the living after 2 days of pretty much sleeping, blowing my nose. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Let's not talk about that. That's not good.
Phobia. She has a phobia.
Metaphobia, please. No.
Same.
Reading The Homewrecker by Sarah Kate. I'm going to guess it's 30. I don't
Yeah.
like that the name is putting me off. The name of the book is putting me off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be one I'll pass on.
Yeah. Sarah Kate keeps popping on my what's it called? The Instagram feed.
Yeah, I just found out what Funny Story by Emily Henry is about. It's about 2 people whose fiancés cheat on them with each other, and then they end up with the ex-fiance's ex-fiance. And I'm like,
I have that pre-ordered as well.
Okay, so the couple that's going to end up together happy are not the cheaters, but they meet because they're fiancé. I don't think I'm going to bother with that one.
Yeah. No.
What is it with Emily Henry wanting to put cheating in there? Because Beatrice has cheating in it. I'm like, please stop.
Has it? Oh god, I've never read that one. For fuck's sake.
I mean that.
I do not like Beatrice.
I don't mind in that respect. Obviously, it's not nice to be cheated on, and that's going to be horrible for him. But if he's not cheating on Pete,
I didn't like how she addressed the cheating in Beach Read, even though it had happened in the past.
Oh, I've never seen it, never read it.
The way she addressed it. No, absolutely not. It literally put the rating completely down for me because I was really enjoying it until that point. I was like, no.
I swear, I'm like this close from going like this to the wall to my neighbours. I swear to God.
Well,
We sympathise.
Yeah, it's constant. It's doing my head in.
I need to shower, but not sure the body is ready for that. Annoyingly, though, the shower would probably help a little bit.
Just getting there.
Actually having the motivation to do it, absolutely not.
No.
Glad you're starting to feel better, though. Hey, I'll be in the comments. Yeah, an Uno reverse. Send in free, Steph. Maybe something in the city. What?
Have you done Elisa? What's going on?
I have absolutely no idea what that's supposed to say.
Usually
maybe, but then I don't get the maybe something in the city, unless there's something going around in the city.
Oh yeah, because they're both. There could be something going on in the city. Yeah, because they're both in the same city.
Yeah, free spoons, Fema. I actually should also read. I got book mail today, which made me excited. Must be since I thought it was a migraine to begin with, since it was like I'd been punched in the eye. When I woke up and then tried to eat, and body went no. Oh no.
Oh.
My mouth is defrosting. I'm almost there, stupid.
Oh no.
Is it making its way north then? Siobhan, I felt cold on Saturday, then it got worse as the day went on, and of course.
Oh, don't start with that, because my nose has been running all day.
Oh no.
Oh no, because when I get ill, I get ill.
Just hide yourself away and be like, no.
I have to go out like Thursday, because that's my grandma's day every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have to do the shopping and stuff, the food shop. Oh god. I really hope not. I hope it's just because I've been cold.
It probably is.
The temperature has been up and down, and usually I find if the temperature is up and down, you'll get a cold because your body can't adjust.
Yeah.
I'm having like a bunch of headaches, so like I'm not like suspicious about that. So that's not.
It was so cold yesterday. I had to walk home, and it was so cold. I ended up with a headache.
Well, maybe that could be the issue. Fair.
Because the moment it gets too cold on my ears and my forehead, that's it.
Yeah. And I did go out today because I had to go to the little shop, so that probably didn't help either.
Yeah.
Okay. I really
won't let you down. I'll power through. I trust you that the next is good. Yeah. You can trust.
You will thank us later.
In my defense, it's not manga, it's the anime.
Yeah.
It's so similar, Jem.
I will say, unless they change the edges significantly to actually match the descriptions in the book, then absolutely not. Also, I feel like they need to address the fact that all they've focused on is the bullying of the artist, which absolutely is not okay. I haven't seen it. I completely do not like what's the word?
Condone.
Disbelieve it's happening. It's very likely happening.
It's very much happening. Just because I haven't seen it doesn't mean it's not happening. But I do not like how Fairy Loot have jumped on that and not addressed a majority of the people's issues. Is not that they don't like the artwork, it's that the artwork, the brief they have given the artist, that Fairy Loot have given the artist, is plagiarism of a small business.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm annoyed. And
I know them.
I want to, but I just there's so much
I'm like this close to doing
it. I've done it with PayPal, so I can pay it in 3 installments. So it's like my spending money for the month over 3 months. So
yeah.
That's fair.
That's what
I dread to think how much people are going to resell them for, especially seems as you can't even get all 8 books in one go.
No.
It's going to be 2 lots. It's going to be ridiculous.
Yeah.
I am respectfully going to disagree. I don't think cheating in fiction is okay. I hate, like, it is an instant, sometimes, like, depending on the context, sometimes it's an instant DNF for me.
That's fair.
And other times it can just
the
book. As someone it's happened to in real life, absolutely not. I don't need to be reading about that. Like, absolutely not. I go into instant rage when it's in a book. Hence why I hate The Secret Circle.
Oh shit! Oh yeah.
If it's not on page, and it's not depicted as something that's a good thing,
if
then
it's something
I can read it
to someone in a past relationship before the events of the book, fine. But if it happens in the book with the person who's going to be the love interest,
no. Like, one of the books I read was called The Spite House, and it started because, and this is one that I did recommend to you, but you said I had cheating in it. But when I read it,
I read the blurb and it didn't.
Yeah, so when I read it, it isn't that he cheats on her in the book, is that the book starts because she's trying to start a life anew after their relationship has ended because he cheated. And then it is her starting a life again, and like,
it's when it's going to be basically the main focus of it, though. I'm just like,
no.
It's
fine if it's mentioned in passing, like you said, but like,
like if it's happened in the past,
then no.
But
that's fine.
Completely, just no.
It's an instant no for me.
Yeah.
Me and Tori in the same city. Meant to say hugs, not free. I was also ill. Yes, Lisa, that book. I've been sneezing all day. Like, go away, I'm busy. I don't have time for no cold.
Same.
It was snowing today. It is spring. Apparently.
It's nothing for me. At least I didn't notice. But like, I've been in the bedroom all day because I've been cold with the electric blanket. But when I did go out, it was just like freezing.
Yeah, probably just the
Hope so. I hope so.
There's a lot going around by me in the south. I've been sick for 3 weeks. My colleague for 6 weeks now. All I keep thinking is that I genuinely am dreading going into the office tomorrow because if people are sick, I'm moving. Like, if anyone in my office starts coughing or sneezing, I'm gonna set up my desk somewhere else because I'm not risking it. I'm not in on Thursday. I've got Thursday and Tuesday off for my birthday, and I refuse to be ill for my birthday. Absolutely not. No. It's so sad because the artist wanted to do something different and they made them change it, and now they're getting hate. My question is, how many people sign? Right, this is the thing.
Yeah.
I feel like they've just been like, yeah, okay. They've not actually looked at it because
Look here.
why is the Abraxas the colour he is? Why is the castle brown? Why is the stag brown? Why is books 1, 2, and 8 just a tree? Like,
Yeah.
No.
No.
Honestly, I could rant about it. I already have quite a lot. Oh, hi. Yeah, I've been told not to read Magnolia Park, so I'm going nowhere near that series.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Some combo to start the sprints with. Yeah. Evening, having a try chapter night and hoping for all the DNFs. Is that just so that you can just get rid of all the books and not have to actually read them?
In a way, that's why I'm hoping that I won't like the second book in this might hurt people's feelings, but Discovery of Witches. That was my pick for my series pick for my TBR this month.
I'm gonna be
but those books are so big.
The second one is
I DNF book 1.
I thought I was going to DNF book 1 because I don't like him in book 1.
It's horrible.
But then in book 2, he's so much better. And when I watch season 1 of the TV show, it's like they've taken him from book 2 onwards.
You've said that before, yeah.
And that's why
I preferred the TV show.
But that's why this is why I'm continuing with it, because I say you, like Becca has mentioned, that like the Matthew that I like in the series is the Matthew from book 2.
Yeah.
And also Tori's mentioned that as well. So, and like, yeah, so I'm gonna continue. In a way, I'm hoping I do like it because I do love the series that I've watched so far. But yeah, that's that. If I don't like it, it's not a bad thing because I can get 3 chunky books off my shelf.
See, the third one absolutely blew my mind. The third one was my favourite. It was incredible. I'm pretty sure I have the audiobook for the third one as well.
Oh.
I think. Maybe. I don't know. I often get snow in April for my birthday. I think I'd actually cry if I got snow on my birthday, because if it was to disrupt the tube, I think I'd cry. Because otherwise, how else am I going to go see Six the Musical? Which I'm not going to be able to do next year because Six doesn't run on a Monday and my birthday is on a Monday next year and I'm so angry. Why couldn't the leap year have been next year and skipped Monday altogether? Sad.
I think I've got another Friday the 13th this year.
Oh, see, I'd love that day. It's like a lucky day for me. I love it.
I've had loads.
I'm going to be reading Kingdom of Ash and maybe packing. Well, it will be hilarious if you pack tonight because Tessa's coming here tomorrow and hasn't packed. Ash isn't coming until Thursday. And Ash has only got to drive from the other side of the country. Tessa's got to come from a different country. And she hasn't packed yet.
Oh, well.
Oh, she will literally just throw random stuff in a suitcase at this point, probably.
Yeah.
All the spicy takes for the start of sprints. Yeah, I want to clear off all the oldies, that's fair. No, Lisa, they read so easy. Yes, Becca. I really didn't like book 1. I don't know if I should try again. If the reason you don't like book 1 is because of how Matthew acts, read book 2.
It gets better. It does. The second.
Matthew, it's like a switch is flipped.
Exactly.
Like,
I agree.
I just looked at it.
I unhold. I had the first one in the American hardback, and I unhold it because I was like, they were expensive, and I don't really want to collect them anymore. But if I do decide to reread, I'll probably just get the ebooks of them because I think it's not going to be. It might not be a series I'll ever reread. So
yeah, that's fair. Don't know. I want to read Discovery of Witches. It's a comfort read, and I feel so unwell. Hey, read it. Or if you want a shorter comfort reread, Love Theoretically. Go Sunday and Tuesday to make up for it. Oh, what was
6.
this?
Go see 6.
It's not the same as going on my actual birthday, though. I was actually so gutted because Hannah Lowther was supposed to be covering on the 30th instead of the 31st, but now she's not because she broke her elbow.
Oh no.
So she's not covering anyone at the moment.
Gosh.
Bless her.
So
I
yeah.
saw her TikToks.
Yeah, but I also have to drive after work. This is true. Do it, Andy. When I say pack, I mean sort some stuff. It's probably not happening. I have like a single spoon. Oh no. I haven't watched or read Discovery of Witches. Am I missing out? Yes. However, if you don't want to take on the job of those chunky books, do just watch the series because it's done really well. It's a really good adaptation. Like, if you really don't want to read the chunky books.
They're big.
Yeah, I have the US paperback editions and I love the covers. They're such pretty covers. There is a new one coming out in July. I still need to read Times Convert though, which is book 4.
I need to read the third and then Times Convert.
And
And
now book 5
Or is that the thing that I've just seen on when I looked for it on Scribd then? It's got a purple cover.
Yes.
Number 5.
Sorry, I had cap lock stuck.
No.
Right. We've been talking for nearly half an hour, so now we're gonna get stuck in with some minutes. And I'll see you all in 45.
Adios.
Hello.
Hello.
How did everyone do?
Got to chapter 19 of Price of Faith, and then I've done my whatchamacallits, book tour things. And then I should have started editing, but I started journaling instead.
Oh dear. Emma?
I read 122 pages of Kingdom of Ash. Tears were shed. That's all I'll say.
Funny you say that. I just got a message off Ash saying she was crying at something as well.
It's a crying book.
Yeah, it is. Siobhan?
I did 70 pages.
Yeah.
How much do I have left? An hour and a half.
Oh, that's 2 sprints.
Yeah, well, an hour.
Gonna
Wait.
smash it.
I also had some food and did 2 rows on my blanket.
Nice.
It takes ages because they're like 300 stitches wide.
Yeah. I edited my unboxing. I forgot just how much I ranted about the item. I forgot to message you both. And then I read 20 pages and nearly cried.
I think I've seen the item on someone else's video, and similar thoughts might have been had about the items. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys read Kingdom of Ash without thinking about it. These aren't as big. But by the time we get to Kingdom of Ash, we've gone through an entire series that we've loved, and it's built up to being that big.
Yeah.
Whereas if you've not been a massive fan of the first Discovery of Witches book, then you've got to then commit to the size of the second book, knowing what if I don't like it. So I do get it. I do think people should try the second book, but I do get it.
I also think Kingdom of Ash has a lot of different point of views and a lot of different like places about the book compared to Discovery Witches, which is the same character and same POV for most of the book.
And Throne of Glass is a grower. Like, it gradually gets bigger. So it doesn't feel as daunting that not just like a chunk of it, like from the beginning.
And also, it's the last book in a series. If it wasn't chunky, I'd be annoyed.
Yeah. Could you imagine if it was like 400 pages? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. There was a conversation about how much the Fairy maths books are, 160. And then I love this comment because it's followed up by, she says like she didn't spend 112 on a 3-book series recently, but still, that's the whole series. This is only for half.
Yeah, I think that's Foxhole Court because I also bought that series.
Personally, I don't buy that many, if any, special editions, so £160 does seem mad to me. But the thing is, they know they're going to sell and that people will part with that much money. Yeah. See, I do think it works out very expensive, £40 a book. Not even Goldsboro books are £40.
Yeah.
Like, I think 30 at tops for a book is okay. Especially since if we're only getting the first 4 and then we've got to try and battle to get the next 4 after. But like I said, like,
the Acrylpix ones work out to be £30 per book. That's for the whole series. There's more customizations and they come with more than what the Fairylit ones are offering.
Yeah. And they're coming from America.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only expensive part about them is the shipping, but everything from America is expensive at the minute.
Yeah.
So, like,
it is what it is.
If I was going to get a set, I would probably get the Acrylpix ones, even though with the Fairylit ones, you know, I've bought off of them before, but like, then I've got to try and buy off them again when the second lot goes on sale, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to battle that out. But like, if I understand, like, the thing is, there's going to be people that aren't going to care that the stag's not the right color and the castle's not the right color, and they're just going to drop the money because they really aren't going to do anything about it because they're focused on the the abuse the artists are getting, which means there's no other issues. Like, you can focus on more than one issue at once, Fairy Luke. Just saying.
Yeah. And the general plagiarism is the biggest issue.
Yeah. And the thing is, like I said, it's not the artist's fault. The artist has to go with the brief they're given.
No,
and if the brief
absolutely
they've been given matches the acrylic brief, the artist can only do so much and still stick to the brief.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Halfway through chapter 20, nice. Made it to shower and now the body's recovered from the armrightness. I sort of feel better, but still not tired up afterwards. It pretty much took the whole sprint to shower and put PJs on. It's a start.
Fair.
It's a start. Finished the body read pages of All That's Left of the World. Did the washing up, least favourite job, and read a little bit of Magnolia Parks. I've been making sure I put because I'm just reading ahead of the buddy read because obviously I won't have time to read later in the week. So I'm on day 4 of the buddy read, even though we're only on day 2. So in the Discord, I'm just like putting spoilery thoughts on each of the days. I'm keeping an eye out on where I'm at so that I know what to stop at to make a comment in the Discord so I don't spoil ahead. I'm really enjoying it. This is really good. I want more books like this. I feel like I had quite a few and I got rid of them during the first lockdown because I was like, no, I don't want to be reading like things like this. Really, I should have just kept them.
Yeah.
Read 34 pages in the bath. Straightened my hair and opened my editing. I was so smug because I knew I'd started editing this vlog, but I actually had barely started it. So feeling less smug now. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, bless you.
Spent that entire sprint updating my reading journal. I'm so behind as usual. Oh no.
I mean, same. I've not tracked any of my reading per day in March. I'm just going to start again from April rather than trying to catch up and remember what I read per day. But I'll do my monthly wrap up. But that's the only month so far. I know we've only had 3 months, but that's the only month so far that I've not
2 out of 3 of the months.
Yeah, I've done 2/3. I'm happy with that.
Oh hi! I read like 75 pages. Tried a couple of chapters of a Dutch thriller. That is my second DNF of the night. Nice. Get rid of those books. Football's on, so got distracted.
Get some loops.
My dad is watching it and he has his headphones in because we don't need to hear that. Absolutely not. I'm not a football fan. I'm the opposite of a football fan.
No, me neither.
Just started Matchmaking for Beginners by Maddie Dawson. I read no pages but played around a Fortnite solo and won. I love that for you.
Well done.
Throne of Glass is a grower, not a shower. That's what she said.
Yep.
I
love my books like I like my women.
Ain't it funny though? Like when you see people, you watch people different people. You watch different people's videos. Some people like me, I'll be like, no, 600 pages in a big book. But then you're like, someone who sat there like 500 pages. It's a massive book. It's going to be ages to read this, and I'm like,
is it though?
But you read a lot of fantasy, like 500 is kind of like a small book.
It's like
it's a small book.
Also, it depends on the type of book. Like, if you give me a 500-600 page fantasy book, that's not a big book. If you was to give me a 500-600 page contemporary romance, that's a big book.
Yeah.
It's such a reward when you get to read a manga or a graphic novel and you're like, less than 200 pages. Oh, yes.
Yep.
See, Hannaford Prep was over 1,000 pages, but it was books 1 to 4.
Well, that's fine, because that doesn't count. If it's a bind up, it doesn't count.
No.
I refuse to buy the Throne of Glass books for 40 quid a book. No, sorry. It's even funnier because the Carissa Broadbent books look better and a £25 per book make it make sense. That's including shipping. Yes, I bought them. I'll take no further question.
That's fair.
So did I. So did I.
Should I do it? And I was like, you're asking the wrong person if you want me to.
Don't.
Like, with how much she loved that series so far, do it.
Yeah,
Do it.
do it. It's worth it.
I too got distracted by the football. Stopped to watch that. I'm guessing that's penalty. Penalty?
Probably.
No idea.
Rookie mistake.
I don't like football.
I'll be honest, I start to panic when we get to the 400-page mark. 500 to 600-page
But
fantasy.
Jem, the King's Men is 500 pages. That's the third book in the Foxhole Court. It's 500 pages. It's 500 and something pages. Did you just not finish after 400?
500 to 600-page fantasy equals big book. 500 to 600-page romance equals perfect. I would not want to read a romance that's that big.
If it's a fantasy romance that's got world building in it, that's different.
Those books, yes, I need them to be like 500-600 pages. But yeah, no, like an actual contemporary romance. No. If I look at a book that's over 400 pages as a contemporary romance, no.
I just dropped my stitches. Oh, sorry.
I don't care about you swearing, Sean.
I know. I got told off by Raymond though the last time.
This is not Raymond's sprints.
I got told off. I don't know whose sprints it was. It could be Jem's. Or I don't know. I don't remember. But
you've been on so many.
Definitely not saying about language.
I got told
what
off.
are you trying to say? I never swear.
Nothing. You said that I had a potty mouth, and I'm like, hey, you have not seen the half of it. I'm Scottish.
Child, please.
600 pages of a manga, no problem.
No.
400 pages of text, terrified.
Yes.
Was penalty. Emma, that doesn't count because that's my comfort point.
Comfort? You're reading Foxhole Court for comfort? Are you daft? Comfort, that book is a walking problematic stress ball.
Attack on Titan is also her comfort thing, and that's not comforting. But to her, it's comforting. That's the main thing. True. Kingdom of Ash is a comfort read for me. Is it comforting in any way? Absolutely not.
After the podcast last night, I was like, I'm going to watch a couple of episodes of Trigun Stampede. Ended up finishing the series. And then I was like, I'll just watch an episode of Attack on Titan, because then I realised how many I've actually got to finish the series. And then I was at 4:30 this morning crying. And then I was like, I need a nap. So
I need to catch up with you.
So I went to sleep. I sobbed after sending her a long message about my thoughts. I was like, no.
It also depends on the type of fantasy. Heavy political fantasy that looks boring, that's 600 pages, ew. Engaging, compelling fantasy that keeps going at a quick pace, hell yes.
Yeah,
I was genuinely scared for the Mistborn when I read the Mistborn era one, because they're huge, but like so much happens in them. I was like,
it's constant.
So good. I think this is my issue with the Robin Hood books, because when it comes to the Fitz books, I don't like them because I find them boring. But the live ship traders, so much happens, and I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I'm currently reading 500-page romance, and that's another reason I won't read Magnolia Parks. It's too big. Air of Fire is my comfort read. There's definitely something wrong with me. Absolutely nothing wrong with you. The best character in the series is in that book.
Exactly.
Could reread that again and again and again.
Yes.
Big books don't faze me at all. Happy for as many pages, at least it's good all the way through. No, yeah. If it's just a filler book, I'm like, what are you doing here? I don't want this.
Yeah.
I want actual action. Don't judge me. My comfort things are all deeply traumatic. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Are you
That's
sure?
a friend's reference.
And this is
Lisa promised me she'll finish AFT this week. A verbal contract is binding in the state of New York.
She did say that yesterday, because what I've said to her, and I might as well say it on here because you're going to hear it in the podcast if you listen, is that I've promised that by the end of this week I'll have finished Attack on Titan, because I said I was going to finish Trigun Stampede before it, and she was not happy, but I did it anyway. And then I said in October, I'm gonna re-watch all the Screams and Scary Movies, and what's that woman's name again? I'm gonna get Be More. Is it Lindsay? Not Lindsay. On a t-shirt from one of the Scream. I can't remember her name.
I don't think you had the
Sydney.
time at the time.
Be More Sydney.
I never know when the timer's going to work and when it isn't, like the chime.
Mm.
She did say this. Hold her accountable. What would Sydney do?
But yeah.
On that note, let's go for another sprint, and I'll see you in 45. Hello.
Oh,
How did everyone do? Elisa is not there. Either that or she's turned invisible. So we'll go to Emma.
I read 114 pages. I've cried. I'm so
Understandable.
close to the end. It's great. Yeah, I've cried. I don't know how much people saw of me, like throwing my hands up in the air, tossing my glasses, practically like slapping myself in the face because I just had a moment where I was like, I had to put the book down to go and get a drink and brush my teeth because I went, if I don't take a break, I'm going to throw the book.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is understandable.
Yeah.
I did 81 pages.
Nice.
I don't get me wrong, I'm still loving it, but I'm having some issues with the main character.
Yeah.
I know it's YA, and I'm trying to like ignore it,
Yeah.
but she is kind of annoying me.
Oh yeah, I get that with most YAs. Either like one of the main characters will annoy me.
Yeah, she's actually like annoying me. But it could also be the audiobook that's making that worse, because it's very
Yeah.
stop-starty and it sounds like she's being selfish a lot. And
Yeah.
the audiobook isn't helping that.
That's fair.
And it's like, just use your noggin for like 5 minutes, please. Please. Just use your noggin. Yeah. But I absolutely enjoyed it. I think, I've only got like that left. How long is that? I had to restart. 45 minutes exactly. So
Well,
I'll finish.
lucky for you, you're doing one more sprint.
But yeah, I think it'll probably be like a 4-star. Because
I think it was a 4-star for me.
yeah, I definitely don't think it's 5. That's for sure.
No.
Because but it's probably just because I'm so used to reading like Ali Hazelwood and that now, reading adult ones that it's like. But I knew that going in though because it was YA, but
Yeah.
it's fine. It's still good though.
Hello.
Okay. How did you do?
That went really, really fast. I started editing my video, and then I started. I continued to listen to Price of Faith. I was shocked to come back and see you all here because I was like, oh, I've got 15 minutes left. Potted around and I'm like, oh shit, they're here. Back.
And because you have headphones in, you wouldn't have heard me go, hey.
No.
I read 64 pages and it is happening right now. Like, I can't believe how quickly I'm getting through. I think it might be a 5-star. I can't believe how quickly I'm getting through it considering it's physical only.
Yeah.
Like, even though this is technically a buddy read, I literally started this yesterday and I have this much left. The only reason I put it down earlier was because my lunch break was over. The only reason I stopped reading last night was because I had such a bad headache. I had to go to bed, so I was in the comments of Chloe's Patreon sprints last night, and I left a little bit early because my headache had come back, and I realised it was because I hadn't drunk water for hours, but I have drunk like 3 of these bottles today, so...
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know what happened yesterday, because usually I'm really good at drinking water. Yesterday was a blip. But yeah, this is so good. And now I'm like, I want to read more by this author, but also I know the other book that Eric J. Brown has out isn't like an end of the world apocalypse type book, and I'm like, but I want more of that. I don't want a contemporary romance, because I'm pretty sure that's what the other book is. I'm like, but I want more dystopia. And now I'm like, I feel like I need to go through my shelves and figure out what apocalyptic type books I've got unread, because I just want to read all of them.
Have you read the Wranglestone book too? Isn't that a
I
zombie?
haven't, and that's actually right here, if I can get it.
See,
which apparently I can't.
great minds. Like I knew it.
I have it here. And I'm like, but do I want a zombie book, or do I just want an apocalypse book? And I know I have other apocalypse books that aren't zombie. I don't know which one I want, but I'm really enjoying this so much more than I thought I would, and I'm so happy because I actually still have the receipt. I bought this in 12th of March 2022. This was like a new release at the time, which is why I've got the
2 years ago.
Special edition.
Well, at least you've got it signed now. You know you love it, so.
Well, it came signed because I was gonna take it to Yalk in November, and then when I was looking for it, I was like, "This is already signed. I don't need to take it." So, but yeah, this was going to be one I thought I might unhaul after I've read, but no, absolutely not. That's staying on my shelves.
I love that. Finding a new fave.
Yes. I mean, it won't beat my favourite of the month, which is My Roommate is a Vampire, because that is my favourite of the month.
I need to read that. I do have it.
That's been on my list since it was announced as being released.
Yeah.
The moment I finished reading it, I was like, I need a second book for these two characters. Looked up the blurb for the or the teaser for the second book, and it's those two characters.
I need to read it at some point.
It's so good. I don't have it physically though, so I need to get that. But Tessa did say we're going shopping on Thursday, and she's just going to buy my birthday present there. So I'm going to be like, I want this one, please.
You've already opened mine.
I have. I've opened yours. I've opened Tori's. I've opened Chloe's. I feel like I need to, in the next sprint, I'm going to get one of the things Chloe got me. It's so cute. And you especially will appreciate it. Liz's came and she got me the Critical Role book, the Mighty Nine, Nine Eyes of Lucian. And it's really funny because last year for my birthday, she got me Kith and Kin.
There's a theme. There's a theme. I wonder what the theme might be.
The Laudner one that's coming out this year, the one that's written by Gem's favourite author. I don't know if that's going to be out in paperback by my birthday because I'm getting them in paperback. So we shall see. But anyway, let's go through some comments so we don't go over on time. Only read 40-ish pages because there was a Times and Treasures TBR that I got notified about and I got excited. Mine's going up tomorrow. I'm excited.
I need to film mine.
You get to meet my character. Get to know the full name. I'm excited. I managed to get to chapter 26. I only read about 20 pages and had some food. That's still 20 pages. 40 pages read, 149 to go. Yes. Hey, hopped on just as sprint started. I read my pages of today's buddy read of Bonesmith. Nice. Have edited some more and put Jay to bed. Tidied up after my shower, ate some plain toasted waffles, drank some orange juice, and now back in bed, but only because it's cozy. That sounds like a good plan. Sleep. Or try to. Lisa was not, in fact, invisible. I did say, I was like, Lisa's either not back yet or has turned invisible. Med check. Anyone need to take meds?
I don't take night ones.
Oh wait, what time is it? Is it too early? Maybe remind me after the next sprint.
Okay. will do very soon, Jem. I'm not gonna lie, I want to sack off everything and reread my favourite zombie book. Not reckon it to anyone because most people hate it because I've not read that in ages. I only know one other person that's read it, and that was Chloe, and I cannot actually remember if Chloe liked it or not. But I remember it's marketed as a zombie book, but it ends up being more politics, and I'm like, but I want it for zombies.
Yeah.
If it's more politics, then that's giving me Walking Dead season 9, and I don't want that.
Fair.
Because I want the zombies. I want people getting eaten by zombies. I don't want people killing people.
No.
I say that as my favourite character's Negan.
Yeah, but Jeff Dean Morgan, man.
Right.
Right. I loved him in Supernatural, but there's just something about him as Negan in
Yeah.
that first season that he's in, even if he does do what he did.
Yeah.
Like,
Just.
Yeah.
I have never seen The Walking Dead.
I mean, no. Do you know what? At this point, at one point, I would have been like, oh my God, watch it. But now I'm like, don't bother.
Yeah, I stopped
No.
after the character went, and I was like, you know what? I'm done.
I literally watched season 9 started. We watched episode 1 of season 9, and then I was like, no, I actually think I'm done now.
I think that was when I quit as well, was the start of season 9. I was like, I've had enough.
And they had just announced there was going to be a season 10, and I was like, no more. No,
Yeah.
thank you. And now there's like 2 spin-offs, and I'm like,
Yeah.
no. Well,
I was
technically
like,
3 if you count Fear the Walking Dead, which I watched the first season of, and then was like, no, I don't want this either. I want zombies.
Right. I'll stick with the graphic novels.
I'll stick with The Last of Us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
2 for reasons, but still, if you know the game, you know.
Oh,
I've not
yeah.
watched it.
Yeah.
I played the game with my uncle, and I've not watched the series yet, but I do plan to.
Didn't even know
Series
there was a game.
But I'm scared for something that I know is going to happen in season 2, and I don't want it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've not played
Nope.
the game in ages, so.
The clickers are one of my favourite
Oh, don't do that now.
zombie thing ever. They're just so well done. That's the type of zombie I would be more terrified of in real life.
I'm so smart. I'm so glad Smash isn't here. Should have done the clicking noise just to stress me out.
I hate
If anyone has played Left 4 Dead, like Left 4 Dead 2, I think it's both of them, but Left 4 Dead 2 is the one I remember most. Xbox 360. It was the best. There is a witch zombie, and the thing with the witch is it's not one that you come across very often. But when you do, you find out too late unless you're being very, very careful. In the sense, it will always be in a dark room where you've only got the tiny little circle of light from your gun, and you've got to listen out, because if you start hearing a wailing, and the louder it gets, the closer you are. And if you don't watch out, if she sees you before you see her, she screams and jumps at you. And the amount of times me and my friend would be playing and we would fully scream.
No, I'm good, thanks.
Like, but honestly, that game, if I could get that game again, I would. But I don't think I can get it on my Xbox that I have now, because it's an Xbox One, but it's like the first series. It's a very old. It was when the Xbox One first came out, and Left 4 Dead 2 was on the Xbox 360. But now I want to play that game, and I'm really sad I can't.
I keep reaching for my juice, and I need to fill it up.
Love that author so much. That's so good. Much wow. I just remember when I was in Barnes and Noble and I just saw it at the Starbucks. I was like, Jerry's your favourite book?
I don't know what this book is.
It's the Cassandra Core one. Something about Black and Teeth.
Nothing but Black and Tea.
Yeah.
And then something about salt. Is there the book?
Right.
Or something, but Cassandra Core, they're the ones that's writing the new Critical Role book that's coming out this year. That we are. But Marisha
I do know
Ray
about
is going to have a say in it, so I have hope. Resets med check alarm. That was the timer, so we're currently going to go through these. People do get eaten by zombies, however, they are literally following a presidential candidate in an election. See, I don't want that. I just want the zombies.
Yeah, no.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan is about to continue the SBM reunion in The Boys, and I'm excited. Someone get Misha Collins on the phone. I need to start The Boys, but I'm focusing on Critical Role first and Supernatural.
I need to finish Supernatural. I think I'm on like season 17.
I'm on season 11. Totally didn't do the clicking.
I hate
It makes me feel a bit sick. I'm like, oh.
It's a horrible.
The Salt Grows Heavy is the other one.
Yeah.
Don't worry about Emma. I don't need to look them up, honestly. Right, we are going to do one more sprint.
Yes.
Let's.
130 pages in 45 minutes. Do we think I can do it?
If you have like 10 pages left, just keep us muted.
Mm-hmm.
Like, finish that book.
You got this.
I will see you on 45. Hello. How did everyone do?
Oh, fucking hell. I had you open on my other screen as well. Hit me up. I am 20 minutes into editing my vlog and I've cut quite a bit out because Jesus, I can ramble. So I've only got about 25 minutes left to edit. So I'm going to finish that tonight so that can go up tomorrow. And then that will be me keeping up with at least one video a week, which at the moment is the most that my brain capacity will allow me to do.
That is very good. Emma, did you finish it?
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask if you're okay because
That's a
the
stupid
answer will be no.
question. Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm totally fine. But yeah, I finished it. I still loved this book. I think it goes Heir of Fire, it goes Empire of Storms, and then it goes this one, and then it goes Queen of Shadows, and then Throne of Glass and Crown of Midnight are at bottom. And Assassin's Blade is also somewhere in there. But yeah, I do love this book. I still think Heir of Fire, there's nothing beating that, but this book did have a good fighting chance.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm okay. I can only imagine what I looked like reading that because I had to take my glasses off because I couldn't see because there was just all puddles of water in my glasses. So I had to just stop reading with my glasses because I was like, I haven't got time. Just go away.
Yeah, on Sunday I had to take my glasses off because I was like, I can't see anything. They're fogging up my glasses. Siobhan, how did you do?
I finished.
Yeah.
Literally, as I definitely do think it's 4 stars.
Yeah.
I still really enjoyed it. It was really cute. I will say it was really cute. So
it was really cute.
Yeah, I think it was more the audiobook that was causing the issue than anything else.
Yeah, that's fair.
It was still super cute for YA, and like obviously I love it because K-pop. So
see, that's why I didn't think I would love it because of like K-pop doesn't interest me. I have tried. I am a One Direction and 5 Seconds of Summer fan. Most of those people went over to K-pop, but it's not me. Like the songs are catchy, don't get me wrong.
I liked it.
I can't.
Yeah.
But maybe it's the fandom part of it.
No, I just like for me, I think it's for me. I want to be able to sing along. I need songs I can sing along.
Fair.
Like there's a few Finnish songs that I like, but they're ones that it's like if it comes on a shuffle, amazing. I'm gonna get into the beat of it, but I can't sing. Well, there's one that I can sing along to. I don't actually know what I'm singing, but I've the first time I ever went Finland, it was a very popular song at the time, and everywhere was playing it on repeat. So we basically learned it.
That's fair. I've learned a lot of the K-pop music that I listen to. Do I know what it translates to in English? No. But do I know some, because there's certain phrases that come up all the time or certain words that come up all the time. Like, I know that means it's you.
Yeah.
I know that means dance. Yeah. I know that means like shake your body.
Kind of like actual.
Yeah, because there's certain words like, especially that people say a lot of the times. Fee is currently my K-pop translator. So if there's a Korean phrase that comes up in a song and I'm like, I don't know what this means, and she's like, well, this is what it means. I'm like, okay. And then my mum,
I get why people like enjoy K-pop. Like I said, the songs are catchy. I found the only ones that I would put on like repeat in the past are ones that I can actually sing along to, because there are a few in English.
Yeah, there are.
Have them on repeat because music has always been for me I want to sing along to this.
Yeah.
I'm very much a lyrics person.
Okay.
And I
Yeah.
always have been, because obviously I did a lot of like singing in school and everything. So it's literally
Yeah.
always been. So for me, that's why it doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
But which is a shame,
Yeah.
because there's some
It is.
really good songs.
But like
But
that's fine. Though,
I
'cause
don't think I
we
would get
can't
into the
all have
fandom
same
side.
taste. We can't all
No.
have
I even if I got into the music, I wouldn't be in the fandom, because I've seen how toxic those. I know you get it with all fandoms, but I've
But
seen.
pop fandom
But it's
is
the toxic One Direction and Five Sauce fans that went over to K-pop, and I'm like, I've got rid of you. I don't need you back. Like, let
I'm
me
glad
stay
that we've
in
got
my
our
little
little group though.
delusional One Direction fans, because the only people left in the One Direction fandom are the delusional ones who think they're coming back and don't want to leave them. I'm staying there.
But anyway, I did.
Fair
So I finished that, and I also have now done 55 books on my blanket, and I've done one row of books, book 96. So I've done a row of that one.
Nice.
Getting there slowly.
Is that still last year's blanket or this year's blanket?
I'm like 2 months behind on this year's one already.
Oh, right.
And it's,
Sorry to just call you out there, but
we named it as well. I can't remember what we named it. The worm.
I can't remember what we named it.
Oh my god, I forgot it. It was on a live show as well that we named it.
Which is the issue, because there's no way of taking it back.
Because there's so many live shows.
You need this stuff in writing.
Yeah.
Next time we think of something, type it in the group chat that you can search for the word.
I think it was one of Jam's. I honestly could think it was because I remember Lisa, you being up there. So I think it was Jam's.
I'll have a think. I will
Yeah.
have a think.
I don't know, but
I read 61 pages and I actually got a message off Jem saying, "You look stressed, are you okay?"
Do you know what? I did look at one point and I went, Becca looks really stressed. I can't remember what bit she would be up to.
Something happened and it is the absolute worst point to stop reading. But I'm too tired to do this tonight. I'm in the office tomorrow. I can't. I'm stressed.
oh
So yeah, it's fun times.
no, gosh.
I don't know what this is.
Somebody put a wave, so then I put a popcorn. There's like a little popcorn person with eyes and a smile. And it's like, so it's like a welcome sort of thing.
It clearly just doesn't come up. It probably shows on the YouTube.
Yeah, it shows us a little image.
Ah.
A little popcorn.
Oh, hi. I read a bit. I scrolled on my phone and took my meds. Yeah, I saw this. Med check.
Yep, thank you. Thank you.
Med check.
Oh, there's one.
Managed to get partway through chapter 30. Nice. Had a bath, went to bed and read 5 chapters. Nice. Read 90 pages.
Ooh.
I sing along to K-pop the same as I sing around stuff. Totally fluent and not just making random noises. The annoying thing is the Finnish song in particular that I know, you have to be able to roll your R's. I can't do that, so it doesn't sound right.
Oh no.
And it always makes Tessa and Tara laugh. And I'm like, thanks. Don't laugh at me because I can't say it. But it's a very good song, and it's basically about going out partying and then the next morning having hair of the dog. It was like such a popular song when I went there the first time in 2015, and it's such a good song. And there is a Finnish band they were actually representing Finland one year on Eurovision, and I got obsessed with them because they did songs in English. And their voices are just amazing, but I can't remember what they're called and I haven't listened to them in a while. And then there was Finland's version of Justin Bieber, but he was better than Justin Bieber. He mostly sung in Finnish, and again, like if his music come on a shuffle, I'd listen to it, but I would never actually go to listen to his stuff. I just want to be able to sing along, which is why all I listen to is Joe Keery now.
Fair.
And like musical soundtracks.
Totally still haven't watched anything after season 2 of Stranger Things.
Same.
I'm so mad at myself.
But I've got that song in my head, that Abracadabra. That Barbara Rhubarb Pie song from TikTok.
Oh, I don't know that.
Have you not heard it? You don't want to. It's catchy. It's annoyingly catchy.
I'm on a
And
very different side of TikTok to you.
Oh, it's because people shared it with me.
Mine uses end of beginning, and I'm like, please stop using my favourite song.
No,
I
it's
don't want to gatekeep, but I want to gatekeep. But I won't actually tell people not to use it to their faces. I'll just be really angry every time someone has that song because I'm like, stop using my song. I liked it better when no one knew who this band was. Leave Joe Keery alone. He just wants to make music.
Yeah, someone shared it with me and then it keeps coming up on my feed now. It's this German guy that basically made a song about Barbara and rhubarb pie or something. And yeah, and it's like, it's just the way it says Barbara. Abracadabra.
I will say I'm absolutely loving that I've managed to end up on the side of TikTok where this one sound in particular only has like 100 people and it's the Midnight Beast. And I'm like, I found my people. Like, okay, I guess I'll dig out the DVD of the TV series that they did and I'll rewatch that at some point because I miss them. They were so much fun. Like, their songs would not pass now. Their lyrics were not it, but they were great. And it was like a parody thing. So, like, they were never serious. And, like, when you met them, they were genuinely the nicest people ever. Their songs did not make them seem like that. They have a song called I Kicked a Shark in the Face. And at the end, they make a point of, like, saying like, it's something like they didn't actually do it because they don't want to make all the vegetarians mad.
That's fair.
Oh, I love it. I love them. They're great. Just under 2 hours of audio read on 2.5 speed. I'm reading Bloodline, a Star Wars novel. I am thinking when I get paid, I'm going to order a couple more of the High Republic because I need to crack on with High Republic now. Acolyte's coming out in June. So if my May TBR is just Star Wars books, no, it isn't. I'll be making no further plans. I need to read as much of the High Republic as I can before June the 4th. Stress.
They missed a trick there, didn't they? Not bringing it out on May the 4th.
They can't because Bad Batch is still on. And they schedule them so that they won't have 2 Star Wars things running at a time.
Right.
And Bad Batch started in February, but it's still going to be running until I think the week before June 4th.
Right. Okay.
I'm not ready for the end because it's the end of Bad Batch, and I'm scared, genuinely terrified.
Remember, you can rewatch it. It's all good.
Look, I thought that about season 2, but the way something happens in season 2, and I don't want to rewatch that. It happened.
Yeah.
I don't need to see it again. And it was bad enough when I was at Star Wars Celebration at the Bad Batch panel, and they showed a teaser of season 3 and decided to throw in the end of season 2 there, and I was like, no. A room full of Bad Batch fans just go, oh. Trying not to cry. It's not fun.
Oh.
Yeah, 100% a lyrics person.
Oh, same. I just pretend I can start listening in Korean.
Yeah.
I understand it.
Is it called Wiggly?
It's syllables.
Wiggly.
I mean, we had a really good word for it, though. It's annoying. I will think of it. I will cast my mind back. It might take me a while. I don't think very well.
It's going to bother the piss out of me.
It's fine. I'll probably think of it in the middle of the night, you know, when I'll probably dream about it and then wake up and like, Saipan.
This is what
I remembered.
It was such a good name as well.
It was.
even though I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, we're all like, oh my god, this is great. Yeah, let's call it that.
I'm like, who's messaging me? It's my mum. She's got the night off her pumpkin. She does it every night. It's so cute.
There's one Amazing Ramstein song I can basically sing the whole chorus because it's a long. I know Du Hast from my emo days back in the day, and that's it. But I only know the chorus, and I don't know if I would actually still know it now. But then again, I don't think I'd still know the Midnight Beast, and I do. Speaking of, I found the lyrics. So it says about like it slows down the song a bit, and it goes, swim with a school of fish, hunt with a pack of wolves. The only thing I know is like we love animals. There we go. It skipped out the lyric, but I remember it. We put this bit in the song so the animal lovers don't come for us. Then I kicked a shark in the face.
What the hell?
They were my favourite parody band. I loved them. Speaking of vegetarians making vegetarians mad, one of the people I worked with didn't know I was vegetarian, offered me a sausage roll, then felt really guilty when I told her I was vegetarian. I laughed. It is. It's such a good song. But it just reminds me, I used to go to this like under 18s club on a Friday night called Music Tech. And it was the emo kids. So the chavs had Flex and the emo kids had Tech. And it was the best thing because it was basically just a club, but there was no alcohol served.
Yeah.
So we would get drunk in the park beforehand, but that was besides the point. Our parents didn't know that. I didn't tell my parents that until I was like an adult, and they couldn't ground me for it.
Ours used to call Pop and Crisp nights, and they're always on a Thursday night.
Huh?
We used to call ours Pop and Crisp night. Because that's all they used to say, Pop and Crisp, but it was like going to a club, and we also used to get drunk beforehand. But yeah, we were like, we're going out tonight, and we're like 15. We're like, I'm going out tonight on a school night. Yeah, but you're not drinking, are you? Like, well, no, we're not drinking, parents. We're not. We're going to have Pop and Crisp.
Ours was the Shack.
It's a what?
It was called the Shack. We used to go to a place. It was called the Shack. Obviously, they did crisp and pop, and we would totally not be drinking and smoking outside with no full view. Just generally getting. It was always a Friday night though. So
yeah, ours was a Friday because I would always. I never went home after that. I always stayed at a friend's.
Same.
Whereas I was actually having. But you didn't actually know. You had your suspicions, but I was an angel child compared to my siblings. So.
But did you know that she knew you knew? I know you know that. I know.
I was still the friend making sure that the other friends didn't get too drunk because we had to be able to act sober enough to be let in because if they thought you were drunk.
Yeah.
But I remember when it shut down, by the time it shut down, we were all turning 18, 19, and it was basically the bodyguard. Gary. I loved Gary. Gary was great. We hid a bottle of vodka in like my friend's like side. She like tucked it in and hid it over her top. And when he did the like check-in bags, it was like, I genuinely don't care what you've got in here. It's the final night. I've lost my job, so go for it.
Oh no.
I was like, oh, Gary. Gary was great.
Gary the
See,
Great.
I was already the problematic child, so it didn't matter what I was doing. They knew I was drinking. There was no point trying to hide it.
Am I the problem?
I wasn't even out. I was antiques roadshow with my parents. I'll play in The Sims. Probably reading. Then there was me who was waiting in for my nana while she went out 4 nights a week. My suspicions were correct, but yeah, you were the responsible one. I was. That was the extent of me rebelling, and it wasn't even rebelling.
To be fair though, that's the same with me. Like I didn't get drunk. I just thought it was really cool because I could drink some alcohol before I went in. But I wouldn't ever get totally. I wouldn't ever get totally smashed. Like VK, it'd be like alcohol.
Oh no.
Doesn't get anyone drunk.
K cider. It was £1 a
Yeah.
can, and it was vile, but we were all working on pocket money, so it was always a good day when it was someone's birthday and their older sibling
Yeah.
someone got them a bottle of something that we could all mix.
Yeah, we used to
Tell
have
you what
like
it was, whatever them cheap fruity wines were, I can't remember what they're called. Like there were them, there were Stella or Foster's, whichever popped up, and then there was like UKD or the cheap version VK.
Yeah. We used to have
WKD
like a couple of bottles of VK each, and that wouldn't get anybody drunk. That was like literally like watered down crap, and we were all like thinking we're so cool drinking before we went in, and like, oh, we're so good at it. I'm like, you seriously, you barely touched the sides, love. Get a grip of yourself. But it is what it is.
Yeah. I love this. Messing up my eyes out by reading Into the Dead of Night, but with a torch, so I didn't get told off because I was a rebel.
Same.
We had a place like that as well. It was a Friday night too. They used to search our bags claiming they were looking for gum, like we didn't know the word alcohol. And then I went to uni and the wheels really came off. My first act of rebellion, posters on the wall, weren't allowed them at home.
Same. I wasn't allowed them either.
I am the most rebel. See,
that was it.
Right. I quite like Lambrini. We actually have that at Christmas. Lambrini Cherry, on the other hand, after my friend's 16th, I can never drink it again, and I'm not going to go into why. But just know I'm traumatized by Lambrini Cherry.
Oh,
never had them. I didn't have to hide the torches. Yeah. My rooms were upstairs and my nanas were downstairs. Yeah, my brother would agree, but my sister wouldn't.
I mean, I was the less rebellious one out of me and my sister. My sister got grounded for smoking multiple times. She used to go out drinking underage all the time. And I my act of rebellion was literally drinking a few alcohol pops before Papa Chris night. I didn't do anything else other than that. And it was, if I ever did anything to annoy my mum, we got into an argument, mostly because my sister was winding me up and I'd be the one that would just be the loud one, obviously, and get us both in trouble. My mum would get angry, shout at me. I'd get really upset, and then my dad would, I don't know, my dad would working or whatever, and she'd come down and she'd be like, "Do you want to watch a musical with me?" Okay. And then we'd just sit and watch musicals all Saturday. And Calamity Jane. And yeah, all that.
I'm the opposite. Can't have normal, but cherry's my Christmas drink. I can't do the cherry Lambrini ever again. No. Yeah, yuck.
My friends used to drink snake bites, but then they banned them from being made, didn't they? They don't want to make them anymore.
Really?
Yeah. Well, where I live, they stopped making them. Well, they'd give you the pint or the half pint of one and the half pint of the other and told you to mix them yourselves, but they stopped mixing it. So they still, if you could ask for a snake bite, they'd still give you the ingredients of the snake bite, but they'd give it you in 2 glasses and you'd have to mix it yourself into a pint glass. Not that I would do that because I don't like snake bites. But
yeah, they let you do Jaeger bombs where it literally says don't mix with alcohol.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
In fact, in a couple of pubs around Huddersfield, though, they did stop doing that. They still gave you those separately and told you to mix it yourself. That's like a liability thing. They can it's like plausible deniability, and they're like, "Oh, I gave them these 2 drinks. They ordered them 2 separately, so I didn't know they were going to mix them and, have a bad reaction to it."
Genuinely, hand on heart, the first time I got drunk was my 18, the legal drinking age. Goddamn, Jem, no wonder as soon as I went to uni, I was like, this tray of shots, it's all mine. Let's get tased. Let's smoke. Let's walk home across Cambridge without shoes in the dead of night and get a kebab.
Yeah.
You can't get here either.
No, loads of pubs. I think there was like an incident. I don't know exactly what happened, but I think there was an incident where like people were getting really ill for, and it was because they were mixing the drinks, and there was this big thing about not mixing your drinks and stuff, and it was the responsibility of the vendor to not do that. So that if you wanted a Jaeger bomb or you wanted something that technically shouldn't be mixed, like a snake bite, you'd have to order it separately and mix it yourself, because then it's your responsibility, it's your fault if you get ill from it, or if you have any.
I've never made a snake bite. I've bartended for like 3 or 4 years, and I don't think I've ever made a snake bite. I've done plenty of frigging Jaeger bombs, but I've never made a snake bite, admittedly.
So the reason is nothing to do with people getting ill. Pubs are not allowed to serve half pints of snakebite because this would mean serving incomplete measures of both cider and lager. Draft products may only legally be sold in third, half, or full pint measures, but they are perfectly at liberty to serve a half of cider and a half of lager in a pint glass.
Oh.
So the more you know.
I thought it was to do with people getting ill.
No, so it's because it's 3/4 cider and then topped up with lager. They're not legally allowed to do that. It has to be a third half.
Well,
you learn something new every day. But back in 1992, my mum made them. Right, I'm going to end it there because it is nearly 11 and I'm going to go sleep and have an existential crisis about being able to finish this book tonight. Thank you everyone for joining. I won't be doing sprints on Sunday because that's my birthday. But maybe someone else will. I don't know. I don't know if anyone else is going to do the sprints.
Well, I'm over in Halifax. I can't, but somebody else might do.
But yeah, I'll see you guys. I need sleep. Same. You are welcome. I'll see you next time. Bye.